Today I'm giving you a behind-the-scenes look at my process for a painting. I would love to have your input and advice for the final piece. Hello everyone and welcome. As you heard in today's video, I want to show you what goes on behind each painting with my process. I'm going to work on 2 studies, and at the end I would love to hear from you which one you like better, and most importantly, why. So by leaving a comment for me, you'll be helping me with the final painting. Some might have already seen the 2 studies on my Instagram and Facebook page and left comments already. Thank you all so much, as they really have helped me as I've pondered which way I want to take this painting. The why is very important. As I've read the responses I've received so far, it's somewhat changed and cemented my initial feelings for this piece, why I took the picture and what I wanted to portray. Art is very subjective, and each person likes one or the other for different reasons. Some commented more on the color, the mood of the painting, while others connected with it on a more personal level, sharing a memory they associated with it. I love this part of art. While my meaning for why I created a painting is important, it's not the most important part for you. What each of you feels when seeing it becomes most important. My goal, and most artists' goals with painting, is to help the viewer feel something, whether that be an intentional thing or to gather their own thoughts. We don't or won't always know what that is, as you all will connect with it based on your life experiences. This may be a behind-the-scenes look for you, but it's also a behind-the-scenes look for me on your response to this painting. Not just, I like it, or I like that one better, but I get a glimpse into why you like it. What speaks to you, the color, the mood, or the content? I'm reading through all of your responses, and I'm going to try my best to pull together the things you all like and feel. I will share more videos of its process as I go. If you would like to see that, comment yes or no if that's something you would like to see. In this first study, one of my goals for this painting is to loosen up, which can be hard for me. And another is to really capture the light and the glow coming from the window and off of her hair. While there were a lot of things I really love about this painting, I felt the color of the curtains was a little too cool, and the lines I added that was supposed to look like the blinds and the light coming through, for me, made them look like columns instead. Did anyone else see or feel that? Let me know in the comments. I do like her hair a little better in this one than I will in the next one. I decided in the middle of the painting that I wanted to splatter some cobalt turquoise onto the painting, and I love the bright pop of color it gives to this color palette. I will leave a link to all the materials I use in the description below. I waited a day before starting the second study so I could think about what I wanted to keep and change from the first study. I knew I needed that extra time to really process it and step away and then come back, and I would see things that maybe I didn't see before. I knew I wanted to brighten up the curtains and make sure when I added the lines from the blinds that they would look like it was coming from behind and not just lines sitting on top of the curtain. I feel like I accomplished both. I just need to add more blind lines. Here I'm just checking to make sure that the water has lost its shine before I start adding my paint. This gives me more control with my paint and prevents it from blossoming out too much. I do want the edges to be soft, but I don't want them to blossom out. This first layer really is just helping me define what colors I want where, and then I can start going in with more pigment and defining those areas much more. It was here I noticed that the color or the darkness behind the curtains where the shadows were was much warmer than the rest of the wall in the area because the sun was bouncing and reflecting off of those curtains, creating more warmth in that area. So that's why I add more of that Quin Rose, so that I'm getting those reds, but it's still in the cool side of the palette. One thing I want you to note while I'm doing this painting and you're watching me do this, in no time during this whole painting does the paper completely dry. It's slowly drying and I'm continuing to add more pigment to my water where I'm adding it, so I have more and more control, but it's keeping it very soft and very loose. But this way I'm really just playing with the colors and building on top of them. It's definitely a quicker process and you really have to keep on your toes because you have to be paying attention to what is drying and what point is it either too dry or too wet. You have to be really keeping track of the dryness because the different stages of it drying and then your paint consistency completely changes the way you're painting. So it's very fast-paced process to do it this way. But I really like it. You get into this creative state, which I will be honest, I don't always get into when painting. Sometimes it's more the practical side, thinking of this is what I need to do. And this way really allowed me to be very creative and trying to think more outside the box while still paying attention to the rules of watercolor and what they're capable of, and trying to push those boundaries within the painting and just letting myself be a little bit more free than I normally am. Do you guys ever find yourself feeling like you want to let loose a little bit more, but you're not quite sure how to do it? Sometimes it's great just to grab maybe a small 5x7 painting and pick something, whether it's a still life. I do have some videos that I'll link here. I did a still life, which is usually how I kind of loosen up my painting and just focus more on the feeling and the colors. But you can do it like I did in this one as well. Grab something that has more of a mood and just play with the mood of the painting. Don't be so focused on whether things are completely accurate. Just have fun and be creative. I like the shirt being more white in this second one, but I lost the light glow from her hair compared to the first painting. This one is zoomed in closer to the subject, which I do like, but I don't dislike the other one. Which one do you prefer? Let me know your thoughts and feelings on these studies in the comments. I can't wait to hear from you. For the rest of this painting, I'm mostly just continuing to add layers and splattering some paint So I'm just going to stop talking for now and let you enjoy some music while you finish watching my painting. And I will talk to you at the end.
Some people have written books, some have a great look that covers the magazines for kids who are 17. But I don't know what to do. I'm staring into the blue sky and just waiting for a sign. Some, they are certain of what awaits them when it all ends. But I don't know what will happen to me. Will I be remembered in a century? Or will I be forgotten like dust in the wind? Or the talk of the town that we are living in? Well, I don't know, I don't know. How could I know what lies ahead of me? Am I part of a grander master plan? Will I be washed away like lines in the sand? Some people that put their faith into someone who's half their age, reading from a torn out page from a book filled with lies. But I don't know what to do. I'm staring into the blue sky and just waiting for a sign. Some, they are certain of what awaits them when it all ends. But I don't know what will happen to me. Will I be remembered in a century? Or will I be forgotten like dust in the wind? Or the talk of the town that we are living in? Well, I don't know. No, I don't know. How could I know what lies ahead of me? Am I part of a grander master plan? Will I be washed away like lines in the sand? I don't know what will happen to me. Will I be remembered in this century? Or will I be forgotten like dust in the wind? Or the talk of the town that we are living in? I don't know what will happen to me. Will I be remembered in this century? Or will I be forgotten like dust in the wind? Or the talk of the town that we are living in?
I hope you enjoyed this video and joining me in creating this painting. Would you like to see more videos like this? Let me know. Subscribe and click the bell so you will be notified when I upload new videos and content. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!